Yo, what up, guys? What is up? That was a preview. That is a preview of what me and Randall are going to do when we remake Blinding Lights. It is going to be fan-friggin-tastic. Anyway, what's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. What's going on? Guys, oh guys. Lots to talk about. I've picked some good topics for tonight. So feel free to chime in, ask me whatever you want, dig deep into the conversation, bring your guys' topics, and let's rock and let's do this. Let us do this. So welcome everybody to the Fears Podcast. First of all, I always got to do the updates first. Today was kind of a special day. I got tons of sleep. I was so exhausted. But I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is Fears is still alive. That's the good news. The bad news is I almost died last night. I'm not even kidding you guys. So to give you a 10-second version of what happened, I was at my security job, minding my own business, just doing my security thing, rocking, rolling, and I was in my security vehicle. If I'm not inside the building, then I'm patrolling, in the car, Sometimes I'm outside the building in the car. Other times I'm inside the building. Sometimes I even do foot patrol, right? So they got me all over the place. So I'm just, doing my thing. I'm filling out my security reports. I'm in the security car, minding my own business, right? Excuse me for a second. Give me 1 second. So, minding my own business, right? I'm minding my own business. All of a sudden, around the corner comes this guy, right? And he's flying. He is going at least 80, at least 90, somewhere around there. He hits the medium, or I'm sorry, there's like a little island when you come around the bend to the building that I guard. Comes around the bend, hits the island / medium, goes over the medium, goes into another island. Then he spins out of control, flies on the wrong side of the road, hits a palm tree, spins around like this. And let's say this is my security car. He didn't hit my security car, but he came within like inches of hitting it. Could not believe it. And the whole time I'm like, oh, shit. And I almost got out of the car, but I was like, well, he's going to crash on the other side of the road, so he won't hit the security car until he hit the palm tree, which spun him around. I was like, oh, shit, he's going to hit the security car. And normally I have my security car parked. And my security car was totally out of the way. Ages out of the way. But once he hit the tree, he kept spinning, and he spin up. He hit the tree like this, and then went that way, and just kept spinning like sideways, so coming sideways. And he came in within that much of almost hitting the security car. So I am lucky to be alive, guys. I'm not even kidding you. So last night I had to call my supervisor. My supervisor was already there, but he was busy doing something else. Had to call him, be like, you need to get up here to the front entrance like now. That's a 10-second version. I can't really tell you guys all the details, but I'm fine. The people that crashed was fine. And when I only heard a bit of their story, because the cops were like, well, why did you fly around the bend so fast? Apparently, this is what I heard. apparently this is what I heard. They got into an altercation with some guy outside of the building that I do security, not even on our property, like beyond our property. They got into some altercation with some guy. That guy did not like that they got into an altercation. So the guy that they got into an altercation with was like, oh, yeah, well, what do you think about this? And he pulls out a gun. And the guy in the driver's seat was like, well, I'm not going to wait around while this guy pulls a gun on me. And he flew out of there. And I guess he went a little bit too fast, like when he flew out of there. Because as he was making the turn to go near our building, I guess he lost control, hit the island, went over the island, went right through a bush, went through another island, went on the wrong side of the road, lost control, hit a palm tree, then spun around and almost hit the security car like that close. Whew. Did Fears almost shit his pants? Just a little bit. I didn't shit my pants, but it was... Whew. So I had to do a full-on report. I had to get my security officer, like supervisor. He called the police. That's the closest I've ever seen a crash that I have not been involved with. I mean, I saw the whole thing. It was crazy. That's all I can really go into, though. But nobody died. Thank God. Praise the Lord. Nobody died. There was a few bumps and bruises, but that's about it. So that's the biggest update of the night. Holy crap. Hold on. Oh, my Lord. So thank God nobody died. Thank God the myth, the man, the legend, your buddy, the host, Fears Man, did not die. Thank God for that. It was a crazy night. So anyway, leading on into today. After that crazy madness, I went to sleep, but I had to set my alarm clock because I had tons of errands to do today. I'm off on Wednesdays. So I got up, breakfast, toast, little butter, little jam. I'm trying to lose weight, so only 2 slices of toast, nothing else, no eggs, nothing, no BK Lounge, no sausage biscuits, no biscuits and gravy, none of the stuff that Fears loves. Fuck! But I have to lose weight. Anyway, so then I have got all of my Christmas shopping done except for Lord Randall. I have already told Lord Randall what I want. Lord Randall says he's on it. He's like, what about me, Fears? I'm like, I am on it. So this weekend, whenever Randall comes to hang out, which that's another update, Randall is going to be coming to hang out this weekend. We're probably going to hit up the mall, or we're going to hit up some stores. I know exactly what Randall wants. So it's going to be easy. I saved Randall for last because it's that easy what he wants. Randall wants 2 decks of cards. Doesn't matter what kind of cards, just magic cards. And I said, that's easy. And then I'm probably going to give him a whole bunch of my old movies that I don't need anymore. And that'll be his Christmas gift. So it's okay if I tell you guys, because Randall already knows what he's going to get. And Randall's like, well, Fears, give me some backups just in case if I can't find you the gift that you want. So I told him a couple that I want. Couple of things that I want. But I said, Randall, whatever you get, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. So yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Richie. Shout out to Lord Richie, king of the challenges. Richie, listen, since you're here, I have to say something. Where is the sequel to the Ranch Bathing Challenge? Must Fears do a sequel? Must Fears do a part 2? I don't want to do a part 2. The Ranch Bathing Challenge was kind of like a one-time thing, but you have yet to do it. I had to take the reins, and I had to do the Ranch Bathing Challenge, buddy. I still, like, my pits still smell like ranch. So if I want a goddamn garden salad, all I have to do is take the salad, wipe it like this, ranch. You know what I'm saying? So, Richie, get your head out of your ass and do the sequel to the Ranch Bathing Challenge. That's all I ask. That's what Fears wants for Christmas. Can we please get a sequel to the Ranch Bathing Challenge, buddy? Make yours more epic than mine. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Mercenary Man says, Fears, chat, Fears. What's going on? Dayton says, hey, Fears, I gave you a like. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. I really do. So I pretty much got almost all my Christmas shopping done today. Then some more bad news. But it's bad news that it happened, but good news because I wanted to do something really nice. So as you guys know, my ex-girlfriend's brother passed away last year. And I went to go visit him today. The only thing that sucks about that, though, is when I went to go visit him, I had to wait like an hour and a half in the car because on my weather app lied to me and said that this afternoon it was going to be cloudy but no rain. Guess what? It was cloudy with tons of rain. So I had to wait through pouring down rain in my car for like an hour and a half in the cemetery. I got there like pretty good time, but finally it stopped. And check out my Twitter and my Instagram and my TikTok to see what I got him. I made a nice little video for him, and I took some nice pictures. I said some nice words. I said, I love you, buddy. I miss you, buddy. I'm sure your family misses you. I miss you. I said, I wish you were here to celebrate the holidays. I said, everyone wishes, you and your family the best. I wish you were here, man. You were a great guy. Still are a good guy. Still are a good friend. Just we all miss you. And then I got him a few little things. I got him I'll tell you guys what I got him. But you guys can see the video here coming soon. I got him some nice flowers. And I taped a Christmas card to the flowers. And then I was in the Christmas spirit. So I got him a tiny little stocking. And I hung it. There's like a little hook. If in case people want to like hang like candles or something, there's like a little metal pole like near his grave, and there's a little hook so you can like hang stuff on, like pictures, or I think one time I went, somebody had hung a picture frame up with a picture of him and his mom and his dad on it. So there was nothing on the hook this time, so I just took the hook and I just kind of turned it that way, and I put the little Christmas stocking on there. I got him a little tiny Christmas tree that's like that tall and like that wide. Put the Christmas tree right by his grave. And then, let's see, flowers, the little Christmas tree, the little stocking. What else? Oh, 2 candles, 2 really nice candles that were Jesus Christ themed. And then, let's see, flowers, the candles, the stocking, the Christmas tree. That's it. So hopefully his family, when they see it, will like it. I sent a couple of pictures of it to Casey. She like within 5 or 10 minutes after I showed it to her, she messaged me, said thank you so much. So she loved it, and I almost got her. I guess like she was in the area because like where she buried her brother is not too far away from where she lives. And I was about to leave, and she's like, well, I may go over there later. And I was like, well, I'm about to leave. I'm like, do you want me to wait up for you? And I said, I can wait. I said, it'd be great to say a quick hi, hello. And she almost came. I waited for a good 10, 20 minutes. And then she said, you know what, John? She goes, I'm not in the best of mood. Like, can we do it some other time? And I was like, sure. I'm like, no problem. But it was that close. So she almost came. But nonetheless, it was still a good experience to like talk to, my buddy, Donnie that passed away. I said some really nice words. I was like, dude, I miss you, man. I said, you're a good guy. I said, it sucks that you had to leave us so quick, so early, because he was only like 24, guys. Really nice guy. So much potential. But things happen, and it's a shame that he passed away. But I put a lot of cool things on his grave. Casey seemed to really like it, and I'm sure she'll tell her parents that I did that, and I'm sure they'll love it. And I'm sure she'll show her mom like one of the pictures. So, I really wanted to do something really nice. So every year I'm going to try and visit him on his birthday and at Christmas time for as many times as I live here, So yeah. Pixel says, zung. We'll zung it up, Pixel. What up? So I did all that today. Wrapped some more gifts, put some more gifts under the tree, bought 2 more presents for the unboxing. It's gonna blow your mind, guys. I'll give you a taste, just a little taste of what's under the tree. 2 presents from my parents, some presents from back home, lots of Blu-rays, and then of course some movie props. Oh shit! It's gonna be fantastic. It is gonna be it is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. So yeah. So I hope her family really likes what I did because I really wanted to do something special, And I guess people had came to his grave before I came because it was decorated beautifully. Like I'm sure Casey or her mom or somebody else. There was a little wooden Christmas tree that someone had stuck into the ground. There was some really nice rock display, and let's see what else. There was a picture of Donnie. So I really wanted to do something special. So I hope they enjoy. I hope they like it. But man, I really miss him. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So yeah. And I had been planning to do this for weeks. So it just kind of sucked the day that I go and do it. Rain. I swear, I checked the I checked the weather app twice. But you know how weather is; it can change just like that. But all this stuff makes you appreciate your life, like especially that guy last night almost hitting my security car, and his car was totaled. When I say totaled, massacred, craziness. So he came inches of hitting my security car. So craziness. But I can't say everything, because I kind of gave you the 10-second version, but that's pretty much what happened. But I can't give out, any names or anything like that because it happened, on our property and stuff. Anyway, but thank God nobody died. A few little bumps and bruises. I was fine, thank God, because I was like, Fears has already had one traumatic surgery last year. I don't want another one. And then it went really well, at my buddy's grave today. I wanted to do something really nice, so it is the time, season's greetings, it's better to give than receive. And I hadn't went to go visit him in quite a long time. So it was nice to go and say a few words. And pretty much I did like a prayer. It went something like this, like, hey, buddy, it's Fears. I miss you, Donnie. I love you, man. I'm sure your family misses you a whole lot. Wish you could be here to celebrate Christmas. Miss the good times, rest in peace. And then I said a little prayer, and then I put all this stuff that I bought for him, and then I took off. Well, I waited about 10, 20 minutes to see if she would show up. And she said she was really tired and not the best of mood. So she said, I think I'll pass. And I said, that's cool. I said, I was about to leave. So I thought, since you said you may come, I thought I'd stick around and say hi. But I'm like, maybe some other time. And then I took off. So pretty productive day. So hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the chat what you guys did today. And anyway, let's start with the with the topics of the night. So those are all the updates. But Richie, I'm watching you, man. I cannot wait to see a sequel of the ranch bathing challenge, buddy. I got to see it. Because Richie, Fear stuck his neck out since you were unable to do it or didn't want to do it. I was like, all right, I got to steal the reins just for a couple of minutes from Richie, do this challenge. But I think that's the only challenge I got in me, guys, because that had to be done. It had to be done, and now that it is done, it's Richie's turn to do a sequel. All right, so let me pull up the topics here. Anyway. But I'm glad everybody had a good day. All right, let me pull up these topics. All righty. It was a pretty good day. Mom and Dad are doing good, and yeah, everything's all well in the world. All right, here we go. So I'm definitely gonna pray for her and her family, because I still care a lot about her family, and her mom is the sweetest, nicest lady ever, guys, ever. So shout out to Mercenary Man, shout out to Dankness, shout out to Pixel. Oh my gosh, the Juggalo Vlogs is here. Let's smoke wax for Christmas. Should we smoke oil for Christmas? Juggalo Vlogs, that is without a doubt the greatest song you've ever made. I don't even smoke, and that's fucking great. I remember when I first heard it, long time ago. I think when I was still cool with Joey with the Numbers. I think Joey with the Numbers let me listen to it. He sent me a link and was like, Fears, you got to fucking listen to this song. And I fucking lost my goddamn mind. It was hysterical. He's like, marijuana. Yes, marijuana. And he's like going ballistic with it. I don't know the whole song. But I just remember bits and pieces of it. And my favorite part in it is, should we smoke wax for Christmas? What about smoking oil for Christmas? That shit always made me fucking laugh. That little part. So, yeah. Let's see. Dana says, Fear Santa might bring me what I asked for. I was good. Well, what did you ask for? That's what I want to know, Dagnus. What did you ask for? Vision says, nice. What's up, Visions? Mercenary Man says, let's get Juggalo Vlogs on for a live performance. Well, you're just assuming that Juggalo Vlogs wants to come on. What if he doesn't want to come on, Mercenary Man? You know, like, I'm not going to force him to come on. So, Dagnus, what do you want for Christmas? Let me know what you guys want for Christmas. Put it in the chat. All right. Let's get to these topics. So, well, I've actually already kind of covered topic number one. I went to go visit a friend. So I covered that topic. Dangley says, I want a tablet. Galaxy S7 Plus 250 gig. See, there you go. Juggalo Vlog does not want to come in. He says, I don't. That's what I thought, Juggalo. So, no Juggalo Vlogs coming in. Well, Danglers, that's a pretty cool gift. A tablet. That's a pretty cool, you know. I hope you get it. I know you said you're going over to your mom's for Christmas, so hopefully you get that tablet, buddy. Hopefully you get that tablet. But even if you don't, still enjoy Christmas, buddy, because it's not about what you get. It's about what you give. It's better to give than receive. All right, so the next two topics are I was kind of having a brain fart of what to talk about. So I just Googled topics to talk about on a podcast. So one of the big ones was social media. And the next one was, how would you change the world? So the next one that we're going to talk about is, how would fears change the world? I'll tell you guys how I'm going to change the world. And then I'll take you guys' comments in the chat. And then I want to know how you guys would change the world. Mercenary Man says, this is a rare appearance in the chat. Why don't you join Fears on the panel? I mean, he's more than welcome to if he wants to, Mercenary Man. But if he does not want to, then that's okay. So anyway, so here's how I would change the world. I mean, I'm no one special, guys. But if I got like Casey Neistat status or Roman Atwood, like if you ever watch Roman, he's always doing giveaways. Sometimes little giveaways, sometimes huge ass fucking giveaways, massive giveaways. I definitely would buy my mom her dream car. I definitely would buy my dad his dream car. Even though my dad's already had, like, throughout his life, one or two of his dream cars, I'd be like, Dad, what else do you want? You know? And then I would give so much to a couple of my favorite charities. Like, I think it's bullshit that those kids have to go through all those crazy fucking diseases like leukemia and AIDS and all that crazy stuff. I'm like, they're just kids. They should be playing. They should be hanging out with mom and dad. But no, they're stuck in a hospital bed fucking suffering. That's bullshit. So I would donate a lot of money to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Of course, since my dad has cancer, I would donate a lot of money to any type of cancer research like charity, because they need to find a cure for that. They need to have a cure for that. Not just my dad's cancer, not just prostate cancer, all cancer in general, you know? So those are the two biggies that Fears would donate to. And that's how I would change the world. I would use my YouTube for not just entertainment. I would use it for good and try to help as many people as I possibly could. And I would donate a lot to charity. Mercenary Man says, oh, hang on, I missed some comments. Hang on. So that's how I would change the world, but let me scroll back up. Juggalo Vlog says, oh, Mercenary Man, I'm always here. I just don't comment all the time. And Mercenary Man says, well, why don't you always comment then? And then Mercenary Man says, kind of creepy just to watch all the time. Not necessarily, Mercenary Man. There's a lot of Fears fans that just hide in the shadows and watch. And then every once in a while, they'll like dip their toe in and be like, oh, hey, Fears, what's up? Oh, hey, guys. And they'll say like one or two lines, and then I won't hear from them for another like 5 years. I got to tell you guys, not judging the fans, not making fun of the fans. Fears has got a very wide, diverse, epic proportions of fans. You got like troll fans, and then you've got fans that like, I hate your fucking guts, Fears. Goddamn fucking, I hope you die. But I love watching your videos. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Then you got ones that just love me no matter what I do or say. Like, you know, the true loyal fans. And then you got the kind of in-betweeny fans. And then you got the fans that are like, fuck Fears Vlogs. I just like FearsMan26. And then there's other ones that are like, fuck FearsMan26. I just like Fears Vlogs. And then there's someone that they're like, fuck all your channels, Fears. I just like the goddamn streams. And I'm like, all right. Right on. Cool. So, not necessarily Mercenary Man. But Juggalo Vlogs is kind of a... I'm not trying to make fun of you, Juggalo Vlogs, but I cannot watch your videos. I tried to watch 3 of your videos, and my stomach could not handle it. Vacuuming yourself, that's a little weird. I'm just throwing it out there. Vacuuming yourself is a little weird, and then, like, smashing your face with, like, 25 fucking tacos, that's weird. And then all these crazy going nuts tattoos on your face. I don't know what the hell is going on with Juggalo Vlogs, but he is the epic, going nuts, crazy, amazing Juggalo Vlog. So there it is. Just some of his videos I can handle, and some of your videos I cannot handle, buddy. But there you are. It's marijuana. You know, he's all about that marijuana, and he smokes wax for Christmas. There it is. Or does he smoke oil for Christmas? I'll let you guys be the judge. Or he does both. So there it is. So the Juggalo Vlogs, I hope you have a good Christmas, buddy. But stop vacuuming yourself. That's weird. Vacuum the floor. Vacuum the floor. Pixel says, Juggalo Vlogs has great Christmas tunes. That he does. That he does, Pixel. Good comments. That he does. Because that Smoking Wax for Christmas song just makes Fierce lose his goddamn mind, and I'm on the floor fucking losing it and laughing hysterically, and it's fucking great. I don't know, it may be as great as that fucking random guy in Drainiac when he comes out of fucking nowhere and eats the goddamn apple and says, that's fucking peculiar. It may be just as good as that, because Fierce almost died of a cardiac arrest when I saw that scene. I about fucking lost my goddamn mind. Pixel, you have to Google this. Google fucking Drainiac. It's about midpoint of the movie. Some guy, like, it's like a fucking tentacle, shoots out of the fucking car, grabs him, burns his face on the exhaust port, and then just some random fat-ass guy with, like, long, flowing hippie hair, and I think he's got a mustache, like a Mario mustache, I think. I'm not for sure on the mustache, but I know he has long, flowing hippie hair. and then he just has an apple for whatever reason in his hand, and he's like, that's fucking peculiar, and just fucking walks off. And me, Trent, Eric, Tom, we fucking lost our goddamn minds. Oh my God, it was so funny. 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 All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see. Vision says, yeah, dude, he makes me sick too. I'm not making fun of Juggalo. It just is, I could not eat 25 tacos. And there's just some videos, but I haven't seen a lot, to be honest, Juggalo vlogs, and I'm not making fun of you. I think I've attempted to watch 3. And it was the taco one, the vacuuming one, and then there's one like where you accidentally were like, it was at a Walmart or some shit, and you literally shit yourself in the bathroom, and I think you vlogged it or something. I after that, I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Mercenary Man says, yeah, see, Fierce, outside of the hit single, he's a bit of a weirdo. I mean, this is true. I'm just being honest. I mean, vacuuming yourself is a little weird. You know? Just a little bit. Anyway. Mercenary Man says, not to dog on him or anything. Exactly. I'm not dogging on him. Just, I think we would all agree that vacuuming yourself is a bit weird, you know? Bimbo says, Fears, what's up? What's up, Bimbo? What's going on? Juggalo says, here are the topics, Fears. Here are the choices. He says, bud, wax, or oil. Yeah, but which one, Juggalo? Or all 3? All 3? Yes. I don't know. You make the decision. Anyway, so that's how I would change the world, guys. So let me know in the chat how you would change the world. I saw that. I literally was like stumped on the last 2 topics. So I just went to Google and said podcast ideas, what to talk about. And that was one of the first ones that popped up. How would you change the world? So I was like, that's a pretty good topic to talk about. So that's how I would change the world. All right. The last and final topic, social media. Here's my thought on social media. If you use it wisely, if you use it correctly, then it's okay. And everything should be done in moderation. Yeah, you don't want to be glued to social media 24/7. Fears even takes a break every once in a while from social media. I don't turn anything off. I just turn my phone off. And then I'll be like, I don't feel like editing tonight. Or I don't feel like posting like any pictures on Instagram or whatever. And then I'll come back to it, you know. So, but a lot of people, not saying any names, and not starting any drama, it's just the truth. There's a lot of evil people out there. Not mentioning any names, but we all know who they are. Use social media to like get even with someone, or be immature, make stupid videos about me or other people, Carrie or other people. So immature. But it's okay, because Fears will take down every single one of them, and then you'll get a copyright strike, and I'll win as always. As always. So there it is. So if you use it wrongly, that's just stupid. It's a waste of your time, waste of my time, waste of everybody's time. So my thing is with social media, have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Use it for good. Don't use it for bad. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So there we are. There we are. Little Mama says, Fears always wins. Yeah, damn right. When it comes to certain people, you bet your ass Fears always wins. I will admit, because I'm being humble here, there is a few times where YouTube does not agree with me, or whoever made the video kind of pulled a fast one and I could not get it taken down. But normally, 9 times out of 10, I can take it down. Why? Because I just tell the truth. I'm like, he's an idiot. He used my content. Here it is. Boom. If that doesn't work, I have a friend on the inside. I go, him, channel, video, gone. And usually it's gone within 24 hours or even less than that. Not mentioning any names, a recent video popped up. I'm like, wow, this guy's the biggest fucking idiot on the entire planet. And it came down within minutes. And I'm like, first of all, why would he use it? Why would he even use some of my content? Because he knows I'm going to strike it. He knows he's going to get a copyright strike. There it is. But some people never learn. So when the whole entire channel comes down, I cannot wait for that day. It's going to be good stuff. Now, this person has multiple accounts, but eventually all of them will come down. Patience, patience. So, Little Mama, thank you for bringing that up. So usually fears win, but every once in a while they pull a fast one. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about that. Let's see. Tyler says, I agree. It's pretty pathetic if you spend time from your day to make a video trolling someone. Thank holy Christ. I couldn't agree more. Tyler, guess what? Guess what? I have never made a troll video about someone. Never. Ever, ever, ever. I have never done a stupid roast stream that a lot of people do in this community for some odd reason. Tons of people. Normally, if I don't like someone, you guys know how blunt I am. I'm blunt, but I'm fair. If I don't like someone, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I hate you. You know, rot in hell. That's usually Fierce's go-to things. I'll just say it. I don't need to do a roast stream. I don't need to make a fucking video about it. But I try and use if you look at all my videos, 10 times out of 12, they're either something, I make a video about something that I like, or it's a video from the past, like I'm revamping all of my film school projects, one by one. I'll just try and re-edit them or put some new music in them or retweak it. Or me and Randall make a Fears Man thing, or I help Randall do a cameo thing. It's all about fun. It's all about entertainment. It's all about my passion for filmmaking and storytelling. Never, never, never have I used my channel for evil or like bullying or anything like that. And I'll be honest, I even hate taking the videos down. I hate taking the videos down. I hate giving people community strikes, except for one person. There's two people that I love giving community strikes to, and that's just me being honest. But anyone else, I hate it. It's a long process. You have to click on this, fill out this whole thing, say, oh, in this timestamp he used that and that. Here's this and here's that, and blah blah blah. And, da-da-da-da-da. And it usually takes a good 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes to get it all done. But in the end, it's worth it because you outfool them. Don't get mad. Don't get even. Just tell the truth. Just say, hey, he used my channel. Or he used my channel. He used my footage. Boom. YouTube will usually sympathize with you. I've never lied. I've always been like, hey, this guy's using this. He's making a troll video about me. I like it. Take it down. Cool, Fears. So there it is. So, but it's the principle of the thing, Mercenary Man. The reason why I take them down is because the certain people, they're so used to getting their own little way. Nobody can touch me. I'm sitting behind my, my laptop. Nothing bad will ever happen to me. And I'm like, all right, you fuck with me, you're going down, am I doing that shit to you? No. So there you are. So it's the principle of the thing. But usually if it's all about whenever I say their names, Mercenary Man, that's why I'm trying not to say any one of their names. So if you say their names, then they get real pissed off. And they're like, oh, we gotta fucking take him down. It's fucking World War fucking 17 on Fears, you fucking bitch, And it's all that crap. So I've learned to take your advice, Mercenary Man. If I have to say anything, just say the trolls, And I've learned, just don't say their names, because I hate fucking drama. Hate it. But I am very proud of myself. Me and Randall were joking about this, and I am joking when I say this. I'm probably out of the whole community, I'm the best at taking a troll video down and taking people's channels down. I'm a master at it. I am a master. But hopefully one day that's one title that Fears can just leave in the shadows, because I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it. But it's a waste of your time. So basically, to make a long story short, is use social media correctly. Use social media for good. Use social media to expand. Because usually social media is you're showing yourself off as, I am this brand. This is who I am. So if you use it the correct way, then you have nothing to worry about. If you use it bad, in my opinion, it's a waste of time. It's not good for people's health. It's not good for your health. If you're constantly fighting and doing a bunch of shit like, oh, he said this and he said that, da-da-da-da-da, it's a bunch of crap, guys. So try to not get into it, because in the end, you're never going to meet these people. Because if I ever met some of these people, Lord have mercy on their soul, and they think I'm kidding, I'm not kidding. But 10 times out of 12, I will never meet any of these idiots, because they're chicken shit. If they met me in real life, they would crumble to the fucking ground. And that's not even me being trolly. That's being the truth. But there it is. So use it wisely is what I'm trying to say. Use it wisely. Wisely. Let's see. What did Exhumed Vision said? Vision says, I don't agree with this, Visions. Because I wouldn't want 10,000 subs, because like almost all those 10,000 subs would be troll subs. I don't need their fucking subs. I don't want people like that subscribing to my channel. I want good, decent people subscribing to my channel. And for the most part, everyone that's subscribed to my channel, for the most part, are decent people. And you guys know this. Once Fears says you're evil for life. And you'll die evil. You know? Once it's like three chances with me, and you're done. Because I don't want to deal with people's immaturity. I want to deal with evil people. And I don't want people like that in my life. So, and I don't really care about having 10,000 subs, Visions. I do it because I do my channels to entertain people, to hang out with the fans, the loyal fans, and to pursue my passion of editing and filmmaking and photography and all that stuff, because I love all that stuff. That stuff keeps Fears balanced. You know, I take all that raw ADD energy and put it into my videos and put it into my photography and all that stuff. So I tell people, I will never quit YouTube. I will never try to achieve my goals. But if I never make it to 100,000 and get a YouTube plaque, then at least I can die trying, saying I did it. But if I have to get there by having nothing but troll accounts, I don't want it. I want good people. So if someone makes a stupid video, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Get a life. Get a girlfriend. Go to church. Do something. Why are you making stupid troll videos? Boom. And then I just get rid of them, because they're not worth my time. So I don't agree with that comment, Visions. Nothing against you. We're buddies, but I don't agree with that. And then Mercenary Man says, honestly, Exhumed is right. I don't think so. That's just my opinion, though. Let's see. Mercenary Man says, like I said, look at them as what they really are. Parody videos. No. Well, I'll be honest, Mercenary Man. Some of them have been parody videos. Some of them have been so vile and so evil. I don't know who made this one. I'll give you an example. Someone took a bunch of pictures a long time ago. This is going back, I don't know, 6-7 years. I don't know who made it, but I got it taken down. Someone said, hey, Fears, you may want to get this video taken down. And they gave me the link, and they took a picture of my dog Penny, and they had me, fucking Penny, and Penny was sucking off my dad, and then my mom was like sitting on my dad's face or some shit, and I was like, that's fucking disgusting. I'm like, why? I said, first of all, why would somebody make that? That's just pure gross. Second, I was like, well, obviously I don't want that on the internet, so I got it taken down. And whoever made that is just totally fucked in the head. So I don't know who it was, but somebody in the community a long time ago was like, Fears, even I wouldn't want this up. You got to take this down here. Check this link out. So a few, I'll admit, Mercenary Man, a few of them have been kind of funny. Some of them have gave me a little chuckle. Most of them, though, are very, very extremely hateful. But anyway, that's enough. That's enough about talking about that. But to make a long story short, that's my forte when it comes to social media. If you use it in a good way, then you got nothing to worry about, you know? If you use it to, like, get revenge and, you know, spread hate and bully people and, you know, make stupid videos and stupid troll videos, then you're just asking for trouble. That's just my, you know, take on it. You don't have to agree with me, but that's what I believe. And I just think it's a waste of time. Excuse me for a second. Mercenary Man says, well, see, Mercenary Man, he was actually on the dark side. And I'm proud of you. You turned to the light side, buddy. He said, seriously, I would have never found this community if it weren't for troll videos. Fair enough. Fair enough. But you realized that fears means business. And I wasn't going to take your crap. And then Mercenary turned out to be a pretty good guy. And I'll be honest, I try to get along with everybody. Everybody. Some people are unwilling to let that happen. And then some people I cannot forgive. Some people have done so much vile shit. I'm just like, I don't want to be that person's friend. Or I don't want to be associated with that person whatsoever. So I just walk away. So yeah. Yep. But that was a long answer, but yes, use social media wisely. Well, it may sound rough, Visions, but it's the truth. There's good people in this world, and there's evil people in this world. Not mentioning any names, but we all know the 5 or 6 people that I'm talking about. And they're not worth my time, your time, anybody's time. Anyway, let's get off of that. So those were my 3 topics, guys. So if you got anything else that you guys want to talk about, I would love to talk about it. But that was a pretty good stream. Pretty good stream. Triple says, Bung Saber. Nice. Good emphasis on the bung, Triple. I like where you're going with it. May the bung be with you. I think Randall made that up. I think Randall did a parody on May the Force be with you. I think it was either him or me. I cannot remember. Speaking of Randall, let's give him a call. See if he wants to come in. I've been trying to reach Randall all day, so I don't know if we're going to get a hold of him. He may be working on something. Normally, if I can't get a hold of him, he's either at church or he's hanging out with his mom, because his mom is actually older than my parents. So I understand he's trying to get as much hangout time in with his mom, like while his mom's still here. So I get it. I understand. Or he's working on something. So let's see if I can get a hold of Randall. Randall? Darn it. Well, I tried. Let's see if he's on Facebook. Let me try and call him. Randall! And Randall's a good guy. If you have not subscribed to his channels, subscribe to him. No, he's not on. Oh, Randall. Randall, call me. Get in here. Anyway. Triple says, Fears, what are the best names you've ever had? I want to call you Phobias? Wait, what? Well, first of all, why would you want to call Fears Phobias? Just say Fears. I'm not making fun of you, Triple, but that's a little weird. Why Phobias? Well, I've had some good nicknames in the past, and I've had some bad nicknames in the past. Fears is a nickname in itself. Like, a lot of people when I was growing up was like, Fears, you got such a cool last name, like John's kind of boring. And I'm like, it is my last name. You can call me whatever you want. And my real name is Johnny, but I shortened it. Oh, yeah, phobias. That's hilarious. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, Triple. That makes a lot of sense. Fears, phobia. I mean, if you want to call me phobia, you can if you want. That's actually kind of a cool. God, I'm so tired. I didn't even make that connection until now. I apologize, Triple. My bad. Yeah, I just got that connection. That's kind of a cool nickname. I mean, if you want to call me phobia, that's cool. Phobias. I think fears is a little bit cooler than phobia, but it works. So I've had good nicknames. I've had bad nicknames. The worst nickname I've ever had. Why my buddy Eric did this? I think I have a. The story goes, I think this is why he called me this for a little while. He doesn't call me anymore because I seriously got pissed and I had a heart-to-heart with him. And I was like, don't ever fucking call me that again. And I put the fear of God into him. And I fucking red was coming out of my eyes. But for a while, he called me this. And I used to work at a car wash with him and with my buddy Tom. And Trent worked there a little bit. The almighty creator of the bung. I came in one day. I just decided to try a new haircut. You know, like when I was younger. Like I think this was in like high teens. High teens or like going into community college, somewhere around there. And I was just trying to find myself. I said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this haircut, you know? So I was like, I'll try and do something different. And I did like a flat top. And I thought it looked kind of good, but apparently Eric thought it was hilarious. And I think because I got a flat top, he started calling me Penis. So that's the worst nickname I've ever had, Penis. And it was because I had like gotten a very, very low cut, short, flat top. And I thought it looked okay, but apparently not. So for at least a year or two, or maybe more, until I finally put the screws to him and said, no more of that. That's the worst one. Probably the best one is when they use my last name, like Fears, as a nickname, because Fears is kind of a nickname in itself. That's been a good one. Or when I was real little, I'm sorry, not little, when I was in film school, I had a couple. I'm trying to think what out of all of them, what are the best. What's the best one? This is a good question, by the way, Triple. Very good question. Let's see. I'm trying. Oh, what was the other one that someone called me in film school? Hang on, give me a second. I'm trying to. Well, Fears Man. I mean, that was a nickname I got because I ran so fast on the track team. That was high school, but in college there was one more. I'm trying to remember what it was. One of my teachers came up with it, and I can't remember. Oh, Grinder, because I kept like grinding out videos, I guess basically, and he called me the Grinder or Grinder, and for a while the Grinder. It took me a little while to remember that one. He was like, "Man, Veers," he goes, "You're pumping out content." He goes, "You're pumping it out." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." I'm like, I'm just trying to get as much content out because this was right when YouTube was coming out, a little bit before. And he's like, "Man, you're pumping out these videos." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of content out." And then my friend told me about YouTube, and I was like, "Well, I got to have some stuff to upload." And I'm like, "There's this new thing." I said, "My friend helped me set up my channel." And he's like, "Man," he's like, "You've been grinding these out, Fears." And then within a day or two, my teacher's like, "Fears, forget Fears, man. That's the thing of the past." And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I got it, Fears. I got it." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "The Grinder." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Roll with it, Fears. The Grinder." And I was like, at first I was like, I don't know if this is good. But he's like, "Fears, trust me, the Grinder. You're grinding them out, man." And I was like, "All right." And I'm like, "Cool, man. Yeah, whatever." Thank God that one didn't stick. But it was kind of cool. It was all right. But I'd say the top three are Fears, Man, and probably Phobia. that Triple made up. Those are probably 3 of the pretty good ones. So, yeah. No, Tyler, you're missing my point. Fears is a nickname in itself. Like, people, when I was younger, didn't think, like, they thought I was kidding. Right? That's not your last name. That's not your last name, John. I was like, and I would show my driver's license. I'm like, I have no reason to lie. I'm like, that's my last name. And so they're like, wow. And then I didn't say this. Somebody said it, Tyler. Someone was like, John, your last name is kind of a nickname in itself. And I was like, I guess kind of. I'm like, it is my last name. And so mostly everybody in college, high school, and grade school called me Fears. Every once in a while, either a girl or a teacher or whenever like my buddy Eric got mad at me, they would say John. But hardly ever did they call me John. It was usually Fears this, Fears that. You guys have never called me John. You guys have always called me Fears. So that's how I would answer that. Tyler says, Fears Man is definitely a nickname. Well, and I can't take credit for that. Well, I take credit for inventing Fears Man whenever I was young, but I didn't invent the nickname. My track coach invented that because I ran so fast. He was like, you guys have already heard this story, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah. Wow. That's impressive, Visions. Vision says, oh, yeah, Fears? Well, they call me Long Dong McBig Muscles. That's quite a title, Visions. Be proud of that nickname. Be proud of that title. I'm sure Mrs. Visions loves that, right? Because Vision's girlfriend watches my show all the time. She thinks I'm fucking hilarious. She gets a little chuckle out of it. Visions, give her the long dong tonight. I mean, really get it up her ass. You know what I'm saying? Just right up there. And then she'll be like, hey, I've got John to thank for that. There it is. There it is. See, I knew if I would have said that, now Richie's doing it. Richie's like, hey, John, Fears is gone. Now I'm just going to call you John. What's up, Richie? What's up, Richie? Richie, I'm going to send you the link, buddy. Because we gotta talk about this sequel to the Ranch Bathing Challenge, and then Fears has got to get out of here because I got to take a shower and I got to get something to eat, and then I haven't edited a video for you guys in fucking days, and I'm starting to get a little antsy because I have not been in a creative mood, and I'm fucking uploading something tonight. I don't care if it takes me until fucking 3 in the morning because I don't have to go to work tonight. I go to work tomorrow, so I'm editing something right after a shower and right after I eat my dinner. I don't know what could possibly be the next Comic-Con vlog, or maybe the interview with the Pac-Man guy, Billy. He was a nice guy, but let's be honest. He came up to me and was like, Fears, like, how do you want to start this interview? And I was like, normally I say, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fears, and I'm here with the person. I said, because I hate mispronouncing people's names. So I said, let me say your name a few times. And he's like, no. He's like, Fears. He's like, we got to do something different. And I was all about doing things different. I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm like, if you got an idea. He's like, Fears. He's like, let me be a dick to you on camera. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He goes, let's make up this elaborate thing, like where you're like, how dare Fears ask me, like, when's the last time I got a kill screen on Pac-Man? And I was like, well, I'm like, that's your thing, man. I'm like, you beat it first. You always do kill screens. And I'm like, the audience is going to expect me to ask you about that. I said, because one, I said, I looked at him and said, one, a lot of my fans play video games. Two, I said, I'm interested. And I said, I've already prepared some questions. And I said, I like video games, not as much as my fans, but I said, I love Pac-Man. I played the shit out of Pac-Man when I was a kid. Still one of my favorite games. Not my favorite games, but one of my favorite games. And I said, I've got some questions about the game. I said, I've got some questions about how you got a kill screen on it. And he goes, well, Fears. He goes, since they're expecting it, he goes, they'll never expect me to be a dick to you on camera. And I was like, true. And he's like, I got it. Let me just fucking roll with it. He goes, if it doesn't work, he goes, Fears, you know I'm not a dick. He goes, it'll be funny. It's like a parody interview. And I'm like, that's true. And he goes, if it doesn't work, you can always delete it and we'll start over. And I said, all right. I said, dude, let's roll with it. And so I'm off camera. The camera's here. I pan on. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? And then he just stares at me like dead. And he goes, all right. He goes, you got the nerve to show up here and ask me when the last time I got a kill screen on Mrs. Pac-Man or Pac-Man. He goes, you're wasting my time. Get the fuck out of here. And I started losing my shit. And then I don't want to tell you guys the rest of the interview, but he made a joke about Fierce's height, which is okay because I've accepted that I'm a short motherfucker. I'm a short motherfucker. Speaking of that, somebody, don't know who, made a video about how Fierce is that short. I did get it taken down and a strike on their channel, but at one point there was a video up about that. Again, I got a little giggle out of it, but had to come down. So yeah. What about the MK interviews? They're coming, Mercenary Man. They are on the way. But yeah, but Mercenary Man, you saw that part, but you didn't see all of the interview. I put a little slither of it in the Florida Free Play vlog. So the rest of it is coming. But I'm getting antsy. I need to edit something tonight. You know, because I had such a great day. I had a great day. And nobody can ruin Fierce's day. See, now that I've said that, they're going to probably try and do it. Ha, 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 ha. I hope not, but I did have a good day. It's been a good day. It's been a good week. Christmas is, let's see, how many days away? Let me pull up the old calendar. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days away. Well, 9 if you count like Christmas Eve. But 10 because Christmas Day is on the 25th on Saturday. So 10 days away, guys. I am so excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you and your family have a fantastic Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, Laura, I knew that was coming. Tyler said, well, Fears, if you need something to edit, Ghost has been fiending for that Sleepaway Camp review. I know he has. Ghost, I'm not making fun of the Ghost of D's nuts, but he's got this obsession with watching my videos in order. I don't know why. I'm like, just watch the one that I upload, and then weeks down the way when I upload the old one, just fucking watch that one. But whatever floats your boat. Plus, I don't think Ghost likes me. I have not seen him in the chat in ages. And Ghost is like one of my best fans. He always contributed positive stuff, in the hangout. I mean, in the comment, not the hangout. No, I'm sorry, not the hangout. In the comments, So I don't know. I hope he comes back. Tyler says he has OCD. Well, I'm not making fun of him. Then I have OCD, and his OCD is worse than mine. But a lot of my OCD is I have to have everything color coordinated. So all my DVDs are color coordinated. Some are, I don't know. Mine's weird. I can't live in filth. I hate living in filth. If I don't clean my bathroom every week or every 2 weeks, then I'm just I can't do it. And then anytime I've had to use a public restroom, you know how some people are oh shit, this is the only restroom left. Well, there's a little bit of pee on the fucking toilet seat. I'll just take a paper towel and wipe it off. I'm like, fuck that noise. I'll wait until another stall is open. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you take a piece of toilet paper and wipe it off. There's fucking goddamn residue still on the toilet seat. That's how diseases are spread. And if I sit down, it'll be on my thigh, on my leg. Fuck that noise. Not going to happen, No. And then remember the thing I told Randall thought I was kidding. Remember when we went and saw Ghostbusters Afterlife? I kid you not. I opened the stall door. I just stood there for a few seconds and laughed because I could not believe someone did this. And I was like, this is disgusting. I'm using a different stall. Remember I told you guys? Randall, I said, hey, Randall, I got to use the restroom. I said, are you going to use the restroom? He's like, no, Fears. He goes, I'll wait for you. I said, okay. I said, just making sure. I said, we got a long ride home. I said, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be 2 minutes. Go in the restroom. the first stall I go into, this is where it happened. And I open the stall door, and you know like where that little metal lever is to flush the toilet? Someone had put the soda right there. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I'm like, I just need to take a piss, so I'll just stand and just piss in the toilet. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would someone leave their soda? And then I could smell piss. And I put two and two together. I was like, no fucking way. I said, no way. And I just kind of went like, here's the cup. And I just kind of looked in, and there was all fucking bubbles and shit. I go, some sick fuck pissed in their soda and then just plopped it right there. And then on the ground, they had one of those big, ginormous, like, jumbo popcorns, and there was all popcorn. And then in the middle, someone had held that jumbo pop thing up to their ass and took a shit in it, and there was a big, fatty fucking turd right in the middle on the fucking popcorn. And I was like, first of all, that's some sick, gross shit. Second of all, who in their fucking right minds would do this shit? This person's fucked in the head. So I go, that is the fucking grossest shit I've ever seen. I was like, I'm not using this stall. Closed it. Went to another stall, did my business, came out, told Randall. He fucking lost his mind, started laughing. I started laughing. I said, Randall, I said, you think I'm kidding? I said, open the stall door. At first, I think Randall thought I was kind of like kidding, right? And he was like, no way, Fear. I'm dead serious. I'm like, somebody did this. And he's like, no, I believe you, Fears. And I was like, so then I went and told someone. I told the manager, and I was like, I don't know who did it, but some crazy fucking guy. And they're like, oh yeah, they're like, people do that all the time. Like people like dump out all their popcorn like in the sink. They'll dump all their popcorn like in the fucking toilet. The toilets get clogged. They do all sorts of weird shit, and we always have to clean it up. And then the manager was like, they think they're clever. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, you guys have to deal with all that shit? He goes, yeah. He goes, we're running a business. He goes, they don't care about us. They don't care about the business. They just went and watched their movie, and then they just throw their popcorn. And he goes, I've seen people piss all over the wall. He goes, I've seen people like shit all over the wall. And I'm like, I was like, so he goes, oh, it gets a lot worse. And I was like, that's okay. I'm like, you don't have to tell me. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I got it, But crazy, guys. So yeah. So that's when it comes to Fears is OCD. But mine's only like certain things. But like, no, I get what you're saying though, Tyler. But yeah. Vision says that's the old popcorn gag. Apparently. So Visions, you've heard of this gag? Well, apparently someone did the old switcheroo popcorn gag on the fucking movie people. But I just felt so bad for the movie people. I'm like, they're just trying to run a business, and then the janitor has to clean all that shit. I'm like, they shouldn't put up with that crap. I'm like, I'm like, are we 10 years old or are we in our 30s? I'm like, that's some immature shit. I'm just saying. But I just thought it was kind of random and funny. I'm like, somebody actually put that popcorn thing up against their ass and then took a shit. I was like, wow. Exactly. See, that's kind of funny, Visions. Vision goes, yeah, Fears. It's called poop corn. I got it. Exactly. Mercenary Man's like, well, when you got to go, Fears. Great quote, by the way, Mercenary Man. What quote is that? What quote is Mercenary Man quoting? I think it's got to be Jurassic Park. When the fucking lawyer guy gets scared out of his mind and he leaves the two kids in the fucking Jurassic Park Jeep and he runs to the fucking bathroom. Shame on that lawyer, though. What happened to the lawyer? Yeah, kiss my ass, you fucking lawyer. The fucking the Tyrannosaurus Rex goes, hey, I'm going to eat your ass and then poop you out. So that's what happens to the lawyer. So what's the goal? What's the lesson for today? Don't get out of the fucking car. Do not run to the fucking toilet. And then you got that classic Malcolm. When you got to go, you got to go. It is a funny scene, Mercenary Man. And I remember seeing Jurassic Park for the first time. It was me, my brother, my mom, my dad, my British grandma, and I think one of my mom's brothers, because my mom has 5 brothers. I don't recall. Well, now she has 3 because 2 have passed away. But I don't remember which uncle came with us, but it was all of us. And man, oh man, this was like 1993 style. Fears is sitting there with his little soda, with his little popcorn, munching, munching away. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, you go get him, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Make those humans your bitch. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. I'm losing comments here. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Exactly. Mercenary Man says, the sleepaway camper view is way overdue. Very true. I'm not even going to deny it. Very true. Let's see. Ghost told me he's been waiting to get caught up with the vlogs before he comes back. Oh, wait. So Tyler, he's catching up on the vlogs. All right. Good to know. Who knows when that'll be exactly? Listen, you guys have to admit, I've been getting a little bit faster on my edits. Not much, but a little bit. I'm trying to produce more content. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, the fucking popcorn shit and the fucking piss inside the soda, it just fucking blew my goddamn mind, though. I was like, and I already told you guys the story, but I was just like, that's a perfect example of my OCD. The minute I opened the stall door, I just stood there and I started laughing. I go, what the fuck? And then I just moved to another stall. So yeah. Ghost doesn't mind if it takes long. He likes to marathon things. So he will have something when that comes out. He is currently going through old Doctor Who. He has a lot to watch. So Tyler, are you friends with Ghost? Because you know an awful lot about Ghost. I'm just curious. Let's see. I missed Triple Nickels comment. He says, Fears, what kind of computer do you edit on? Well, not only do I edit on an Apple, but I edit with this is just my opinion, Triple. I think the best editing software is Final Cut Pro 10 or anything higher than that. Any type of Final Cut Pro. I've tried Avid editing. It's okay. They taught me on that in film school. I've used iMovie Maker a few times. It's good for beginners, but once you can only do a few things on iMovie Maker. Once you master it, it's time to get going on something else. Sorry, I'm a little hot here. I need to get my hair cut. This freaking hair is just out of control, guys. I don't even want you guys to see it. I'm throwing the cap back on. It will be trimmed by next week. Next week I will get it trimmed right before Christmas. Let's see what else. That's my personal opinion. I think the best editing is Final Cut. So I edit on an Apple computer, and then I love Final Cut. I loved it so much whenever I was in film school. My school had a little store where you could purchase things for like your next class, or you could jump ahead and buy whatever you want. As long as you had money, you could buy whatever you wanted. And I was like, oh God, I'm like, screw. I'm like, and maybe I shouldn't have done this, but thank God I did, because I fell in love with Final Cut Pro 10. I was editing on iMovie Maker. I was like, all right, Fears has mastered that. Then we started on Avid editing. I was like, that's all right. Then we did what's the other one? Adobe Premiere editing or whatever the hell it was. That one I hated. And then I was like, oh, fuck this noise. You know what I'm saying? And my friend's like, what are you doing, Fierce? I was like, dude, I said, Avid editing. I said, yeah, it's all right. I said, but it kind of sucks. I said, my favorite one so far was iMovie Maker. And he said, oh, well, Fierce goes, if you love iMovie Maker. I said, I looked at him and said, I don't love it. I said, I like it more than Avid editing. And he goes, well, which ones are your favorite? I go, I hate all that Premiere editing. That one was too complicated from back in the day. Maybe it's gotten easier, but back on the day, that version, because Fears went to film school from 2007 to 2010. And I said, I just don't like that one. And he's like, oh, Fears. He's like, that one's great. I said, no. I said, maybe for you. I said, that's just, it's not me. And he went, well, he goes, Fears, everyone's got their own little thing on how they edit. I said, true. And I wasn't mad or anything. He was just like, what, you just can't. I said, I don't know, man. I said, I like to edit quick. I said, Premiere just takes forever. I said, Avid's okay. So, and he was like, what's your favorite? Like, name them in order. I said, it would go Final Cut Pro 10. And then my friend was like, well, Fears, how did you edit? He goes, we haven't even gotten to that part of the class yet. I said, yeah, but I said, my friend has already took that class. And I said, one day we were hanging out there was a big lounge at my film school, and everyone hung out there and either shot the shit or they ate their lunch or like worked on their videos and stuff. And I said, one of my friends had it on his laptop. And I said, hey, do you mind if I just kind of fiddle with Final Cut? And he was like, go for it, Fierce. And I was like, I've got to get this. I'm like, this is fucking great. And so I said, it would go Final Cut, then Avid, then iMovie, then that Premiere shit. And I said, I'm going to get it. And he goes, well, Fierce, he goes, how are you going to get it? I said, dude, it just came out at our film school store. So I said, I'm going to go buy it. So I bought it, downloaded it to the computer, started editing on it, and I did an old classic Fear. I didn't read the manual. I just went, all right, here's the manual. And I said, all right, I'm just going to fiddle with it, and I'll figure it out. I wouldn't recommend that, but I don't know. For me, the best way to learn something is just to get my hands dirty and just get in there. I've always been hands-on. Hands-on, just do it. So I started fiddling with it because the more mistakes you make, then you learn from your mistakes. And so I was just kind of fiddling with Final Cut. My teacher rolls in. She's like, Fears. She's like, you got Final Cut on your computer. I went, yeah, it's great. I'm like, I'm going to edit my next project. And she goes, well, you skipped ahead. And I said, yeah. I said, so what? I said, I'm taking initiative. She goes, no. She goes, I'm glad you're taking initiative. She's like, just how did you get it? I said, I went to our film school store and said, do you have the new version of Final Cut in? And the lady's like, yeah. I said, can I buy it? And she was like, yeah. I went, great. And then the teacher was like, well, she goes, that teacher wasn't, or she goes, that person that runs the store wasn't supposed to sell it to you guys until we got to the chapter. And I was like, I just couldn't wait. I said, my buddy had it on his laptop, and I really wanted to, like, try it out. And she's like, no, that's fine. It's cool. But she's like, don't use it until we get to the chapter. So I had to wait another week and a half. She's like, I don't care. She's like, I don't care if you fiddle with Final Cut, like, at your apartment. But she goes, in school, when we're in class, we're on Avid editing right now. She's like, once we're done with Avid editing, she goes, I promise we'll get to Final Cut. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, you're the teacher. I don't want to interrupt your lesson plan. But to make a long story short, Triple, Final Cut's my favorite. And I edit on an Apple computer. So there it is. I'm a little tired. Let's see here. Let's see. Tyler says he sometimes catches you when when you're over and or when you're live. Well, I mean, he should totally come in. Ghost, I feel like Ghost has like been like banished or something. He's not banished. Tell him to come back. Tell him he can comment in the chat if he wants. I'm just saying, almost everybody is welcome in my chats, except for a few people, but I'm not mentioning their names. But besides that, he's been watching other stuff. Yeah, I found your channel through Ghost. He has a mug with your Fears Man art. Apparently, he won a giveaway or something and got a massive swag box. Well, probably Visions gave him that, because Visions is the myth, the man, the legend that created the Fears Man mug, and it was spectacular, and I cannot wait for Visions to make part deuce Fears Vlogs mugs coming soon. I really need to get a merch store going. I really do. I really do. So, yeah. Hair gel straight. That's not going to happen. No. No, I really need to get my hair cut. I really do. Triple says, cool, good to know. Yeah, man. I just like the way Final Cut, like, it's quick, it's precise, it uses amazing cuts. I'm always like learning new stuff with it. I love it. It's always been a joy to edit on Final Cut. That's just my preference. Everyone's got their own little preference on how they edit. their own little traditions or whatever. So yeah, I did see that you dropped a comment triple on one of my old vlogs. I will read it when I get a chance, and I will comment back. Keep it up, buddy. Keep watching those old vlogs, old and new. This doesn't go just for triple. This goes for everybody. Watch those new vlogs. Watch those old vlogs. Comment as much as possible. I appreciate all the support. Thanks so much, guys. Anyway, I'm taking off, guys. I'm taking off because we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, and I still haven't ate anything. I need to take a shower. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out FearsMan26. Check out Fears Vlogs. Check out Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021. Subscribe to him. Then nip on over to the Mayor of Magic. Watch his cool magic videos at the Mayor of Magic. Subscribe to it. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer on Twitch. Because apparently Sega said after Christmas, in the new year, I guess he's getting rid of YouTube. He was on a show. I said, Sega, that's cool that you want to pursue Twitch. But I told him, I said, do not. I said, you'll regret it. I said, do not get rid of your old channels. I said, keep the old channels just in case if you want to upload some videos from time to time. But I said, yeah, if you want to focus all your effort on Twitch, go for it. So subscribe to him on Twitch. Subscribe to my buddy, Pixel, Lord of the Pylons, at Pixel Protocol. Anyway, this is Fears. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Signing off. Chung, bung, zung, gung, rung, mung, lung, tongue, dung, sung. I'm fucking out of here. Peace. Chunk.